When you look on a mountain meadow, you might be tempted to think that it is mostly influenced by environmental factors like topography, nutrient availability, or the climatic conditions. However, there are many small gardeners at work in the background, especially insects, mollusks, and fungal pathogens that keep the fast-growing and dominant plant species in check in favor of the less dominant, slow-growing, and also often rarer plant species. In our BugNet project, we are trying to investigate how insects, mollusks and fungal pathogens interact with each other and how they influence the biodiversity, but also the different ecosystem functions. However, a lot is under change at the moment in mountain ecosystems due to climate change and global warming. Warming may on the one hand affect the organisms directly by affecting their metabolic rate, the consumption of plant material, their reproduction, but also the traits of the different plant species and thus again also the herbivore communities. Many organisms to respond to warming in the mountains by moving to higher elevations and by doing so, they are trying to track the optimum climate. However, this is leading to a reshuffling of the species that occur in higher altitudes and may lead to completely new interactions between the plants and the herbivores. On our BugNet research sites here in Davos on Jakobshorn, we have the perfect conditions to investigate how climate change and warming is affecting the interactions between plants and their plant consumers. We have 3 experimental sites there, one at 1,500 meters, the other one at 2,000 and 2,500 meters, and they represent very different temperature regimes which are at work at these localities. That makes it perfect to investigate how warming is affecting these organisms. We do this on the one hand by exposing them experimentally to warmer temperatures with open top chambers, which function like a warming chamber, but also by transplanting different plant species from the mid-elevation to our lowest and highest side to see how they react to novel interactions with herbivores they didn't know before, but also how they react to warming and other environmental conditions. Investigating how climate change will affect the interactions between plants and the consumers is key to advance our understanding how species and ecosystems will respond to climate change and global warming. This will help us to forecast future dynamics of pests, plant diseases, but also biological diversity.